We move over to the hate list here and start with Rachaad White right now. Denver does have the second highest success rate against rushing plays. We know White needs pass game volume to really, I'm talking big volume, Matthew, to be effective.
I mean, he's averaging 2 yards per carry.
It's essentially falling forward when you get the ball.
Well, he's 6 foot.
Right.
So my point is that if he stood up tall and put the football on his helmet and then just fell forward, he would gain more yards by doing that than he's actually doing by running the ball, because 2 yards is again 6 feet. So it'd be like 6 feet and however big a football is. Like six, it'd be like six, it'd be like 2 yards and 3 inches if he just fell down.
Yep.
Yeah, if he just fell down versus what he's doing running the ball. So far, by the way, he's only got 60% of the running back carries so far.
How's a football 3 inches long?
Whatever, just like if you're holding it like this, how tall do you think it is?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just saying, if you've got it on a helmet,
3 inches.
what?
We'll call it 2.5 yards.
3, 6,
like
I don't
think he's
seriously,
gonna take
a football's
our
like
advice.
that size. What is it, 6 inches? I don't know. Like, what? I don't know.
Length of a football.
Whatever. I'm making a joke, you're going to kill me on inches?
Literally
like, whatever.
11 inches.
Is it 11 inches?
Yeah, so you're way off.
Okay,
You're
whatever. Way off. I'm not an
3
NFL
inches.
player.
3 inches is like that.
I was just like, whatever. I don't know. I failed, whatever that is.
Whatever that is. You
We'll
failed
call it
football?
geometry.
No, it's not geometry, but like, is it? And what is it
Oh,
like
my
when you
God.
measure
Terrifying.
shit?
Absolutely terrifying.
Yeah, you're thinking of the proper shot football.
No.
That's what it is.
That might be. I don't know. What do you want to do?
Circumference of football is 28 inches.
I think the main point that we're learning here is that Rachaad White would be better off just standing up and trying to fall forward. He'd get almost
boy.
3 yards a carry versus the 2 that he's currently
Which is
getting.
a big difference right now.
I'm just saying.
Yes.
Just something. Someone get Todd Bowles on the phone. I'm going to tell him how to do this
Okay.
and explain to him what Rachaad White should be doing. All right, anyway. By the way, he's also averaging he's 60% of the team running back carry so far. Denver, for all their struggles, second highest success rate against running plays. They've actually played pretty good run defense so far this year. Bucky Irvin is coming, I'm telling you. This is going to be a thing this year. So, Rachaad White outside my top 20 for the week.
Jay, the Texans also doing a good job against running backs in fantasy so far this year. Puts Aaron Jones on the hate list for Minnesota.
Yeah, absolutely. They've been great against running backs. Also, 2-point favorites on the road in Minnesota. Aaron Jones, costly fumble against San Francisco. I'm just a little skeptic. Everyone's really into the Vikings right now. The Sam Darnold moment is coming. It's coming. It kind of came against San Francisco. It's just that he had, to his credit, the amazing 97-yard touchdown pass to Justin Jefferson. I just wouldn't be anointing the Vikings as some 12-5 Super Bowl contender with Darnold until he shows it over the course of at least half a season.
Yeah, listen, you mentioned the Tyler Taylor usage. It's also a tough matchup against the Texans, right? 4.7 yards per reception. That's what we're allowing. That's 5th best in the NFL. So I think they'll control him through the air. They allow 2.3 yards per carry to running backs. That's best in the NFL. Houston has also given up the 3rd fewest fantasy points to opposing running backs. So, Aaron Jones also outside my top 20. I think he's merely a flex play in week 3.
Devin Singletary outside the top 30 here, Matthew. The Giants have the second lowest implied team total going into the weekend.
Yeah, and he's not playing my Commanders this week. He's playing a real defense. The Browns. Last week, Cleveland held Travis Etienne to 58 total yards. Since the start of last year, teams that face Cleveland averaged the 6th fewest rushes per game, 6th fewest rushing attempts. So I just think Cleveland, the Giants' defense has struggled a little bit. I just think I think New York is going to have to abandon the run sooner than they want to in this game.
Yep. Placed a little wager yesterday while you guys were in here talking about nonsense, and you're not going to like it.
All right.
Let me tell you.
Okay.
New York Football Giants to win the NFC East at 80-1.
Okay.
80-1. They're
you could've
one
drove
game
that
out
money
of
to the book
first,
yourself.
Matthew. They're one game out of first. You can't be 80-1. The Cowboys look terrible. Jalen Hurts looks broken at the moment with the Eagles. You're one game out of first. There's only 3 other teams in the division. One is your Commanders. They're no good. Giants should have beaten the Commanders.
But they didn't.
You're one game out of first. You can't be 80-1. 2 weeks into the season.
They're one game out of first because we've only played 2 games.
Exactly. That's my point. Division's wide open.
For now.
80
for
to
another
1.
2 weeks.
I need to get your wife on the phone.
There's not a 1.5% chance the Giants win the division, like 9 and 8,
no
and
way.
the Eagles and Cowboys are
How
bad.
much did you bet on this at 80 to 1?
A reasonable amount.
You're just pissing away money. Just send it to
80
me.
to 1.
Send it to the hotel to
Send
fix
it
their
to the
lighting
hotel
problem.
to fix that.
Daniel Jones
For love
looked
of
good.
God.
He looked all right against the Commanders.
He always does.
Yeah, it was the Commanders.
Just don't be shocked. Well, be a little shocked.
I'm going to be shocked. I'm absolutely going to be shocked.
Listen.
I refuse to not be shocked.
This
If
isn't
the
a
Giants win
pro-Giants bet. It's an anti-Cowboys, anti-Eagles, anti...
Did backup
Cliff
producer
Kingsbury.
Pete get in your head on this?
oh my God.
Pete likes the bet.
Yeah, of course
he does.
He's
a diehard Giants fan.
Just
He's
telling
also
you,
crazy.
80 to 1. It's not the craziest thing in the world. It would be one of the crazier things. It's not the craziest.
I will say this. I'm going to say this
Rattled.
on national TV. If Camera One,
Is this
get me to
national
Camera
TV?
One.
There
Yeah,
it
this is national
more like
TV. Yeah, it
streaming
goes out.
service.
It's Peacock. It's whatever streaming.
You can technically
national.
watch it
You can
anywhere in
watch
the
it literally
country.
anywhere. Yeah, YouTube. If the New York Giants, mark my words, if the New York Giants win the NFC East, I will get a tattoo placed on Connor Rogers' ass. I will do that. I will do that.
New York Giants logo?
New York Giants logo.
The helmet
on
logo?
Connor. I will do
All
that.
right.
I will put that tattoo on Connor's
You'll
butt.
pay for it.
Yeah, I'll pay for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have a
Very
professional.
fair.
I'll have a professional do it.
Yes,
Don't worry
yeah,
about it.
yes,
It's
that's
not going to
right.
be me with the ink. No, for the love of God. No, stop it. I'll get somebody a professional. He'll put the gloves and
Okay.
wipe
The
it. He'll do the whole thing.
Disinfect it,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Good.
Don't
Okay,
worry
so I
about
don't
it.
get an
But I
infection
just that's how
of a
confident
Giants
I
tattoo
am.
on my ass.
That's how confident
Yeah.
I am that their bet is going to fail. That I'm willing to bet Connor's butt.
I'm glad it's someone else.
I'm
I don't-
actually
I
like,
don't need-
I'm not even nervous. Most people don't agree to wagers that involve them for no reason, but I'm really not nervous about this one.
You just wait.
80 to 1.
Malik Neighbors is the real deal. No one else is the real deal. But
We're off the rails.
I'm
We're
glad
so
that-
off the rails.
I'm just glad that it's not you doing it, Matthew. Because the idea with you with gloves in
No.
that position with the
Oh,
tattoo
and no,
pen.
I'm doing it. No, I promise you, I'm doing this for all the tattoo artists in the world. No one wants to see my naked ass. But it's probably why I don't get invited to swinger parties.
Yeah,
I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
That's the reason.
Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and RotorWorld.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched, or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest Roto-World fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.